Okay guys, welcome to XTERRA Cyprus. It's our second year of doing the event. Mokapop Productions decided to do an off-road triathlon to promote triathlon and sports in particular to the Cypriot and local people. Sports is very, very new to Cyprus. It's only literally two and a half years old. So they don't have, or they didn't have any international recognized events where athletes can come from around the world, qualify and then leave. So it's a great advertising tool for the country. The government in particular has woken up to sports and healthy living, and from children from the age of 5 all the way up to the older ages. And XTERRA in particular is it's such a sexy event that's out in an unbelievable location in Akamas. It's really stirred up all of the athletes and the coaches and the wannabe athletes in the schools and the local Cypriot athletes, Demos in particular, for them to encourage them to do more events. So actually XTERRA Cyprus did a children's event, a kids event for 5 to 11-year-olds, and we got absolutely inundated. And the parents now just want to do more and more and more. So from that perspective, XTERRA has really put a stamp on the culture of Cyprus. It's not just an event which happens and we leave. It's actually affecting everybody on the island. It's really becoming a major cultural change right the way down to the lower primary schools. And the parents and the athletes actually, they thank us for it. They thank us for the athletes coming, and they look forward to it. They look forward to months and months ahead. We introduced sports in general into Cyprus just over 2 years ago. I decided to start a business which was doing sports training camps and inviting people from around the world to come to Paphos in particular within Cyprus because it has a perfect weather pattern over the winter. So the tourism in Cyprus is generally throughout the summer months, very largely based on Germans and in the English, but in the winter the hotels close. So we made a cooperation with all the hoteliers and all the owners to do 2 things. One, to educate them on what sports tourism is in the first place. And then secondly, to build the infrastructure, particularly with bikes and mountain bikes on the roads. In order to kick this off, all I needed was a couple of names to come to Cyprus to test the whole environment. Corinne Abraham is a friend of mine, and she came and we had a great week. She tested everything, and immediately she went back to Brett Sutton, her coach, and he, within 2 weeks, sent his company out here to have a look. And we started the ball rolling with Trisuto and Brett in particular to get triathlon and training known as a training camp destination. The events act as spotlights on the training camps. It brings the word out to the international athletes for them to come. The training camps is a continuous, we've just finished 5 weeks of continuous training camps, including Trisuto and Brett. He has brought over the last 12 months Nicola Spirig and Daniela Riff. They use Paphos as a training destination. But in particular, we're very fortunate to have Barbara Riveros. She's here right now and she's going to race tomorrow. And this is a really nice scenario that we've got ourselves into. Brett came last week. He was training with Barbara to go to South America to do a couple of events down there. And she kindly said, okay, everybody knows she loves XTERRA as for fun and for a hobby. I mean, she's incredibly fast considering it's fun and a hobby. But we built her a bike specifically because we didn't have a bike small enough for her on the island, and we had to ship shoes in from London, so she had the right footwear. But she's very happy. She's going to race tomorrow, and that will just continue. We are already attracting now. We started 2 years ago with 1 training camp with 6 people. This year we had over 250 individuals, and we've already forecast to have 750 for the spring of 2019. So from a sports industry perspective, it's gone from 0 to climbing very fast. So if you want somewhere to train that's in the winter, that's not as windy as Fuerteventura or southern Spain, it's not as unpredictable with the rain conditions and so on, then Cyprus is the destination. Paphos is absolutely stable, it's perfect, it's English, and it's safe. So as a last word from myself, from Nico, from the entire team, from Nicoletta, we wish you the best of luck and have a great time.